Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I want to start by saying Merry Christmas to all of you. And I hope you're all having a wonderful Christmas day wherever you are in this great, great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. XRP is the gold standard. How many times have we heard that? We're hearing it even more today. The reason for that is because the whole world is going back to the gold standard. And we know XRP is going to be used to move all of the world's digital currencies at some point in the near future. I'm going to bring this back from 6621. Just to give a reminder, the gold standard is coming back. Countries have been stockpiling gold, and XRP is the true digital gold. But one thing I want to point out is this. Part of the SEC agreement will have XRP removed from all public exchanges. XRP will be reevaluated and become the exchange rate peg, say 10K to 35K. Whatever they decide to do with gold, and the world financial reset will be complete. A flick of the switch and the new exchange rate peg will be up and running like a well-oiled machine. Only governments, central banks, and massive corporations will utilize XRP. Then any retail investor left holding XRP will be directed to Polysign.io to cash out at the peg rate. Now, a lot of people believe that XRP has to be pegged to the price of gold, which would make sense. Other people believe it has to be backed by gold, which also makes sense if you think about it, if the world is on the gold standard. There is no solution to the financial crisis without massive currency devaluation and a global monetary reset. World governments will announce that we're back on a gold standard, and this will happen overnight. Precious metals will be revalued at far higher prices. Central banks to increase gold holdings over crisis concerns. So you see how they talk about a crisis, and then they talk about going back to the gold standard. They talk about a new financial system rolling out after the collapse of the current financial system. Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. In terms of XRP wouldn't be backed by gold. People weren't freely allowed to buy and sell gold until after a few years once the US left the gold standard in 1971. I believe 1975 we got the green light. So people are saying that you wouldn't be able to buy XRP right now if it was to be backed by gold in the near future. Other people believe that the government will come and just take your XRP from you because they've done that in the past as well. Isn't Bitcoin as if Bitcoin is the gold standard and irrefutable best tech out there? Bitcoin is amazing, but that's like comparing a 1960s Mustang to a Tesla. It's beautiful, it's magnificent, but it can't compete in performance. For reference, Swift is a Model T Ford. Now, some people like to say that Bitcoin is going to replace Swift, which is absolutely false. It's just not going to happen. There's no facts that even point in that direction. But if you were to compare Bitcoin to XRP, then Bitcoin would be the 1960s Mustang and XRP would be a Lambo. Because Bitcoin has zero utility and XRP has a ton of utility. That's the difference. So X-Money, X-Moon Gold Standard. Today I addressed the House on the Gold Standard Restoration Act. My bill would return the U.S. to the gold standard, protect against Washington's irresponsible spending habits, and the creation of money out of thin air. Now, representatives are starting to talk about the U.S. going back to the gold standard as well. Why? Because the U.S. has to keep up with the BRICS countries and the rest of the world, and everything is pushing towards gold-backed system. Gold was literally confiscated before the U.S. adopted the gold standard. That's where people get that idea that they're going to come and take your XRP from you. Other people believe the U.S. is going to buy it back from you. My problem with the buyback program is this. What about all the people outside of the U.S.? Would they have their own country have a buyback program? And would it be the same price as the U.S. is offering? Who knows? So over 12 entities have come to support Ripple XRP in their battle against the SEC. One of them I want to point out is Vayhill Capital. They have a lot of belief in Ripple. They even filed an amicus brief in favor of Ripple. The same Vail Capital that proposed a buyback at $37,500 per XRP. Now, this has been around for a while now. Every time the price of XRP even moves 2 cents, people start talking about the buyback again. There never was any open-ended buyback proposal. People made this assumption. What Vail Capital was attempting to achieve was a price-settling transaction for many reasons, including establishing precedent for holders' rights. People misrepresented this legal maneuver. So a lot of people said that they never actually went and were suggesting a buyback, but they were putting more or less like establishing a precedent for holders' rights. But then we see this. I'd recommend looking into BRICS Alliance and Vail Capital. Lots of information that point towards XRP and XLM are the top two to reset the economy. These are the outcomes once all goes live and is fully integrated by 2025. But price will go up along the way. Now, I still believe anywhere they utilize XRP, they're also going to utilize XLM. And I also believe you don't have until 2024 or 2025 to get invested into XRP or XLM. The 2024 comes off of previous cycles. Bitcoin had a run in 2021, so they feel the next run will be in 2024. But I believe we're pushing towards something totally different. I believe we're headed to a utility run. I believe XRP is going to lead that run. And why do I believe that? If you look at it like this, okay, the SEC case wraps up. XRP definitely moves in price. And it's going to drag the rest of the market up with it. But then after that, you got to also look at Flare going live, then ISO 222 going live, all pointing towards March of next year or before March of next year. So what would happen with Bitcoin if XRP and XLM and the rest of these ISO coins started doing a massive run up after ISO goes live? That would prove that we're in a utility-driven market, and that could very well happen. Black Swan Capitalist has partnered with Vail Capital on the XRP buyback proposal. Now, Black Swan Capitalist, I talk about a lot of the stuff he posts on crypto Twitter. He has a lot of good information. Looking at the current financial situation, central banks are in. Expect the price of XRP to be much, much higher. Let's do some math problems, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I feel the price of XRP has to be high and it has to be stable to move the world's money. I said it in multiple videos. You can't have the price going up and down. Think about it. You say Russia wants to send China money from one CBDC in Russia to the CBDC in China, and XRP is the trust layer in between those two countries. Well, if the price of XRP is down, they'll want to wait until the price of XRP goes back up before they send anything. The world doesn't work like that. It has to be at a stable price. I feel XLM will be at a stable price as well. It is still yet to click in most people's heads that XRP is actually meant for enterprise-grade use cases, so Coinbase Wallet and others halting support and Ripple buyback program is part of the grand plan to reduce retail access to XRP. Understand what you hold. And a lot of people believe that you're not going to be able to buy XRP soon, that all the exchanges are going to take XRP down. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It would make sense if it was headed in that direction, but you could still buy XRP today. It is well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Henry Ford said that. And I feel the system that we're using right now is full of nothing but corruption, money printing massive debt that no one ever plans on paying back. That's why that great reset has to happen, or the new financial system rolling out. A level playing field. This is how they'll fudge you out of your bags. Insert country is banning crypto. On second thought, we'll just regulate. Insert company sells their Bitcoin. On second thought, no, we won't. Insert politician, crypto is for criminals. On second thought, that's us. And that's how they always shake people out. It always comes off of some sort of FUD news. They'll always say, like, they're going to stop mining Bitcoin in the US or they're going to put a ban on it. The only time they're going to come after Bitcoin is if Bitcoin poses a threat to a CBDC. They're not going to have some sort of alternative society. They're not going to have anything out there, any crypto that competes with that CBDC. They will regulate it out. I still believe Lightning Network, that all the Bitcoin maxis hail, is like a Trojan horse. I believe that is allowing the World Economic Forum to know where all the world's Bitcoin is. And at some point, if it poses a threat to the CBDC system, they will absolutely take Bitcoin out somehow, some way. But don't get fudded out off of any type of news that you see, because that's what they want to happen. How many times have you heard that this company sold all their Bitcoin and they're getting away from crypto? Right away, people think that's the worst thing that could happen to crypto or Bitcoin. So right away, people sell because they feel that the price is absolutely going to go down. Then what happens? The company changes their mind and the price goes in the other direction. Don't fall for it. Nothing in this game is coincidence. There are big players here now. They want to shake you out and buy all your crypto cheap before they regulate us out. Hold strong, my brothers and sisters. Decentralized finance is the future. Don't lose faith. And you've been holding so long. You can't lose faith now. We're almost to the finish line. Let's all get there together. Let's all get rich together, because I do believe it's coming in 2023. I believe next year, this time, we're going to be in a lot better financial shape. All of us that hold XRP, because it all points that way right now. All the facts point towards next year. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Once again, I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.